If one mentioned the name Mike Mukula, the first thing that rings at the back of every right-thinking member of the society is the Gavi Fund scandal where he directly tilted his hands. The second thought that would cross one's mind would be the Arrow Boys. But there is a lot to talk about him. He got to the political arena in 2001 when he contested for the Soroti Municipality seat to Parliament and won the election. Since then, he has represented his people in the 7th Parliament, 8th Parliament and the 9th Parliament. But his latest outburst to throw in the towel is treated with a lot of suspicion to those who know him in and out. But like the saying goes that no one knows someone better than himself, we can give him a benefit of doubt. Mukula, a former state minister for health, has had several ups and downs in his political career that subsequently made him lose his cabinet job after the 2007 Gavi Fund scandal.
This is a political, it's a political judgment. It's a political judgment, and we shall come out of it. Mandela was in prison for 27 years. We'll come out.
But with the 2016 general election activities heating up across the country, Mukula has folded his political wish for leadership. He is not contesting. However, observers think there is much than what meets the eye. This literally means keep a keen and close look at him. He is not himself.
So to come out of politics is not out of coercion, it's not out of intimidation, it's not out of any ill motive, it's not out of ill health. I am a very solid, strong man, as you can see. I am not under drip.
Mike Mukula in 2013, he nearly committed suicide when he acquired a loan of 6 billion shillings from a city mogul whose particulars were not at liberty to reveal them. Mukula had wanted to start supplying water in the new nation of South Sudan. But in the course of starting up the water supply business, he is reported to have been conned of 6 billion shillings by a conman of South Sudan origin. His assets that he had fronted as collateral security, including his posh Bogolobi home, nearly lost them. This coupled with other financial constraints at the time that dogged his life, Mukula at the center of the reply of the Gavi Fund scandal. He was sentenced to prison. Many of his tribemates pleaded for a financial bailout from President Museveni, but in vain.
Let's go home, okay? Let's go home, okay? No, you come and we go.
They can't like this. It is very clear. It is very clear that it is selective judgment, it's selective persecution, and it's political persecution. But I will go to Luzira, and others will pay for it.
We asked him whether this financial dilemma that still plays in his life influenced his decision to quit politics at the time fellow Itesos still liked his representation in Parliament.
I do not owe anybody money that pressures me. I've got the means and capacity to do that. I have an outstanding unpaid fees in Sudan for beans and supplies made to Sudan government of close to $12.7 million, unpaid. I had a loan with KCB which I paid to zero. I had a loan with one of the businessmen, I paid it to zero. I had a loan with the Crane Bank of $1.8 million. I've paid up to 1.6 million. There's a balance of 100,000. I'll pay that in a very short time. So to me, I live at a strong foundation. I am a total man. I am a firm person.
Mukula for 3 terms, he has served in Parliament. He was described as a kingmaker of politics in Teso sub-region, but his exit poses a major threat to the political stability of the NRM party in Teso region. But he tells us that he is still a committed member of the ruling NRM and he'll always be available when the call of their need is made, including ruling support to the incumbent in the 2016 polls.
I will do everything possible to support President Museveni, to support the National Resistance Movement, and all the other friends I've made in the opposition to work together to build a strong, progressive country. Let's work together.
His tribemates may miss his political humor.
We hereby announce peaceful mass protests in all the towns of Teso and wherever Iteso are found in Uganda, beginning on the 22nd January.
Whatever they have done on him, it is a bigger problem for the Easterners. And we are going to stand with other people of Uganda, of goodwill, people who see this country is going amok.
But he commends them for their support and pledges to always be there, even when he will not be holding any political seat.
To my colleagues, my brothers and sisters in Soroti Municipality, I'm very grateful, inspired deeply by the support they continuously give me. I have been humbled.
The exit of Mukula from the political arena looks like giving room to contenders for both the Soroti Municipality seat and the NRM chairmanship for Eastern Uganda. Jocelyn Nachibule, WBS News.